My daughter Amber was killed by a drunk driver on May 5th of 2019. The day that Amber was born, my family jokes it was like the next Messiah. There was so many people in the delivery room for no reason, and it was like the gods showed down on her when she finally decided that she wanted to come out because she was late and she was very comfortable in there. And then there she was. My girl was finally born. A memory of Amber making me laugh, it's hard to think of just one because she was one of the funniest people I've ever met. Her facial expressions, anything she would come out with, she was just goofy and clumsy. So she would make fun of herself every time she tripped and fell. I would make fun of her every time she tripped and fell because I knew she wasn't her. She was hilarious in everything that she did. She was just such a funny, bubbly girl, always laughing, always making me laugh, and making anybody laugh that was around her. Her and her friends always knew how to have a good time, and Amber was part of the reason. Obviously, I was always proud of my daughter, but one of my prouder moments was when she got accepted into St. Leo University. She was the first one of our family to go to college. She had a hard time getting accepted into colleges, and when that one came in, I cannot describe how excited I was for her. She ended up getting accepted into a couple others, but when we went and toured, I knew this was the place for her. And when we went and toured before she started school, and just her face lighting up, and I knew this was home. I knew how happy she was going to be, and I was so proud of her for all of her hard work to finally getting there and proving that hard work made a difference, and she got into where she wanted to go, and Florida, that's where she wanted to be, and she was so excited. She loved that school. I was really proud of her, and it was on Valentine's Day. That I'll always remember. I don't know the other acceptances, but I do know that came in on Valentine's Day. And that was a good day. That was a good day. I was so happy for her. Whew, there are a lot of words to describe Amber. Hilarious, happy, loving. I keep going back to funny. Really sarcastic. I had said in my statement when you were there, she had a mouth like a sailor. But that was part of her charm. Didn't always approve of it, but that was Amber, and there was just no changing her. Amber was always the life of the party. She was happy. She had her moments, but deep down, she was just a really happy person. That was my girl. I know without a doubt, Amber valued her friends and her family the most. They meant everything to her, and she would have done anything for anyone. Any of her friends, she would have given them the shirt off of her back. Her family the same. They just meant the world to her. Her boyfriend was extremely important to her. Her close friends, I should say her best friends, she made in college, and they instantly bonded. And immediately they were known as the threesome, but she would have done anything for those girls. And I have no doubt about that. Anybody could have called her at any time, day or night, and she would have been there. And she was. When she was in college, there was a few times that kids were out and they called her to come pick them up. It didn't matter what time, it didn't matter what class she had. She went because she knew that was the right thing to do. And I was proud of her for that. Moments I miss the most, or I would give advice to, is the little things that you don't think matter. Sitting down on a Wednesday having dinner. Nothing special, it's just sitting there and listening about their day, listening to them complain or whatever it is they want to do. Those are the moments that I miss. Those are the moments that matter. We all get big moments in our life between graduations and weddings and babies, which is great, but it's the little ones. Me and Amber not having plans on a Saturday night and just watching a movie together. Just staying in because the weather is horrible and we're we're just gonna hang out together. We don't even need to be talking, just knowing she's there. Those are the moments that I think should be cherished a little bit more. If I got one more minute with Amber, I know that I would just grab her, hug her, and try not to let go, and just tell her how loved she is by me and by everyone that knew her. I just want her. I hope she realizes how loved and missed she is, especially by me.